Case, that's so hard.
I was saying like you.
Good morning, mountain bikers. I'm Chris Wessels and you are watching MTB Trail Review. Today we're out at Vail Lake, Velocity Bike Park, and there's a bunch of new stuff we're going to check out. We're going to drop into this little trail in just a second that takes you out towards Matco instead of going down the fire road. And it also looks like they have a new climb trail to get up to Rocky Top that we're going to look at later. And we're going to ride some of our favorites. Here we go. Do it. All right, you can start this trail from the top, or you can just drop in right here on the climb. This trail is pretty much brand new to us. I've been on it a single time. So we're just gonna kind of roll through, get to know it before we try anything. But this one's all about flow. The sun's also really bad right now. So it's all about flow when we get into a rock garden, but it's mostly about flow. All right, I think that was it. Now we're gonna climb back up to the fire road, which is not far, and then head up to Matco.
Oh, to the bottom, right?
Yeah, it's gonna go 343. All right, dropping into Matco. So Dan and Tyler recently got enduro hardtails. They both brought those out today. And the crazy thing is, they're both faster on their enduro hardtails than they are on their enduro full suspensions. Tyler's riding the best he's ever ridden. Dan was already a beast, and now he's on a whole new level. So in this clip, you're going to be able to hear the wind. The dirt was fantastic. It was a beautiful day. Temperatures were amazing, but the wind was ripping right up the mountain. Depending on where you were, it was a headwind or a crosswind heading downhill, and it really just kind of messed with our day. We went out hoping to really do a bunch of laps on the jump line and work on some new techniques we had learned, but we ended up cutting our day short, unfortunately, because of the wind. This trail is running great right now. But I haven't been to Vail for a while. Matco always kind of surprises me. As Vail's enduro lines go, Matco is on the easier side, but it's still a pretty difficult trail. It does have a couple pedally sections, but it has some real chunk to it. And if you're somebody who's newer to the enduro scene and wants to challenge yourself, this is a great trail to start on, or just a great trail to warm up on before you go hit some of the really gnarlier lines that Vail has to offer. So with the couple weeks of rain we just had, we thought this would probably be a good space to ride. You better dry out for a couple days first. And
man, it's running really good right now. I don't know my line. Oop, that was better.
Aside from the chunk and chunder that you've seen so far, Matco has 2 rock gardens that are especially challenging, especially for someone like me who, look, tech just really isn't my strong suit. That last one was the first one, and if you can find the right line, it's not too bad. The second one, for some reason, just came easier. I don't know if somebody added something that mellowed it out, but it felt a lot easier this time. We'll be coming up on that one shortly.
The rain helped that section out a lot. Oh, bad line. What was I thinking? I need to redo that.
This is not the other rock garden, and I have never stopped here before. I guess I just lost focus for a second. I don't know what happened, but that's okay. I went back and redid it. All good.
I know better. Oh, I hate that rock garden.
That was the other rock garden.
That little jump is so much fun. Oh, hey dear. That was cool.
This is such a fun trail.
Alright, this is Renault Flow. It's flowy-ish. Ooh, that's tight. Not as flowy as you can get for Vail outside of Tunnel of Love. That's a nice little rut down the middle. To be expected after the rain though. And I love this trail. I think this trail is so fun. At the top you get a good mix of flow and tech. And then at the bottom there's a little set of jumps. It's not little at all, it's huge. The last time I was out here, I cleared them for the first time. I was so excited. So we'll see if I can clear them again today. And that's the top section. Gonna make sure we got everybody. I'll bring you back in just a second. Theoretically, I should. This one jumps better.
This section of trail flattens out a little bit, and if you want to maintain the speed that you do in the top section, you really have to work for it. Not only is it flatter, but it has a few soft sections. And on this day in particular, once again, my God, it was windy, and I was pedaling right into it. I didn't even get close to clearing the jumps. So, hopefully next time, the wind will not be a factor, and I can hit them again.
Not even close. Oh, couldn't carry any speed. Not even close that time. All right, I just cased the little creek gap pretty hard. I think you have to clear that first jump in order to clear the creek gap, so we're going to work on that for a little bit. Let's take it all the way down just so we can kind of roll through the whole line, okay, and then come back up and look at things.
So this is what used to be the old jump line, and they're clearly making some improvements to it, starting with this jump, and then further down the line they've rebuilt several other ones. And I'm really excited to go back in a couple months once this is all complete and ride it. It's going to be rad.
Oh, that's better. Ooh, that's nice. That's big. Let's see what's over here. Wow. Looking pretty different.
Yeah, there's so much headwind. On me if I can't.
I know I can. I'm just scared because of the wind. Because at that point, it's not a headwind, it's a crosswind.
Yeah.
Where that jump is, and that's what's scaring me.
Dan and I decided we wanted to stay up top and session this first jump, despite the wind, to see if we could get it, even though it was kind of scary. But we really wanted to link up the first jump to the creek gap, because that creek gap is the first gap that Dan and I really hit. And it was kind of frustrating that we weren't getting it again today.
That was better.
After several tries, we were getting our front wheels over, just about getting our back wheels over. I might have cleared it on this one, I'm not really sure, it was close. But then Dan had mechanical, we had to call it a day, which may have been a blessing in disguise, because we were tired, frustrated with the wind.
Squealy brakes. So, today was kind of a bust for us. Dan's bike just broke. We've had a headwind for the stuff that we really don't want a headwind for. So we're gonna head back and call it a day. But this new stuff's gonna be really cool. I'm excited to see it when it's all done. I'll have to get back here soon. See what the rest of this looks like. Slide's gonna be really cool when it's done. Bunch of really nice tabletops, some step ups. It's gonna be rad. I'm excited to hit it when I don't have a 20-mile-per-hour headwind. And I'm dying right now. Glad to see this one has a name now. Beer Can Alley. Looks like they rebuilt a few of these too, so I'm going to kind of roll through. I want to get to a point where I can hit this one. Oh my god, my legs are so tired. That's cool. All right, it's kind of a weird day at Vail today for us with the broken bike and the crazy wind, but it's still fun to get out here. So if you have any questions about Vail, leave them in the comments, and we'll catch you on the next one.